Hi guys, uh, hope my recording is good and I'm audible enough. The best mentor, if you want to be in Forex, is this guy. And I intentionally shared his YouTube page here because I know that he's such a great guy. And forget all the noise that people say outside there, okay? I know that if anyone wants to be relevant in the trading space right now, I think the easiest way is to just go and fight this guy and make a mockery out of him. But I actually recognize that my voice may not be of that much great impact on rating him. But I'm going to tell you that watching this guy, learning from this guy, does not only heal your financial needs, but it also heals some childhood trauma in you. The many times when I've felt so low and I went to listen to uh, Michael. Is Michael? I think his name is Michael. Michael. Michael something. Yeah. Yes. And he calls himself the ICT. And if you go through some of his old videos, I know it's a little so much, and sometimes he tend to use some languages that were not so much of his standard because I believe he's such a great guy who shouldn't even be arguing with like some little fox outside there because he's mentored a lot. And in today's video, I want to share something that he taught in yesterday. And if you want to watch the video, it is here. ICT 2026 Smart Money Concepts Lecture, February 10th, 2026. So this is the video that I'm going to talk about. And I want you guys to know that ICT is such a wonderful guy. Okay? He is a gem, a pure gem. And the first step to becoming profitable, listen to him. Okay? Even if you're never going to use his concepts, I suggest that you listen to him. Okay? So jumping into the charts, I'm so glad you guys are here. And by the way, I created this YouTube channel recently, and I have 0 subs. Okay? But I've shared a strategy that is good for USDJPY, and I've just given us nice video, a small short video here teaching people how to use TradingView. And so I encourage you guys to go and subscribe, like the videos, engage, talk to me, and hopefully the channel grows. But even if it doesn't, then it's okay, right? I enjoy doing this, and I want to do this the right way. And basically, in my channel, I want you guys to learn to be content with one setup, one strategy that works for you. I have so many setups, but I use one, and I can't use the many that I know because it will dilute what works for me. And so I just humbly request you guys to give me a subscribe, join my subscription, watch the video, play it, hope it makes some sense, and talk to me in the chat box, chat with me. And if you want me to collab with you guys on a live and anything, I'm here, and hopefully we get to chat. Okay, so ICT majorly talks about and this is today's price action that he talks about all actually. And so even though he teaches it differently, um that was a nice entry there after 9. It was such a nice clean entry there, but we won't delve into that. We will delve into Monday's price action for this week, and we want to use a concept that ICT uses. It uses the regular trading hours. So we at the bottom of the screen we toggle to the regular trading hours. So when you toggle into the regular trading hours, so I want to teach you how ICT catches big moves. Okay, I think the title of this video should be how how ICT catches big trading moves. Okay, I think I should have it as a thumbnail there, like exposed. I think I should have it something like exposed. Yeah, the way the bloggers always do, exposed. Then I put the red stuff there. On taking the bloggers habit. Okay, let me give it that red. No, I want this red dark. Yeah, exposed. La 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 la. Ah, exposed. Let me put an angry face here. Something angry. Yeah. Exposed. Yeah, people love such things. Exposed. How ICT catches big trading moves. Yeah. So I'm going to share with you guys how ICT catches the big trading moves. And this is it. First, he marks the regular trading hours. Okay, so at the start of a new day, a new trading day, okay, and if we are working on Monday, okay, if you're going to work with Monday, we are going to mark the last 3 days. Okay, he believes they are very useful for the past 3 days. So if you are on Monday the 2nd of February, okay, I'm going to mark the regular trading hours for Thursday, all right, and Friday, all right, because they're important to me. I'm going to mark this day because this was the open for Friday, okay, and this one. And then let me mark it. Okay. So this is the regular trading hours. Now, this is how ICT marks the big moves, okay? This is how he does it, all right? So on a Monday, we look at, we're on Monday, we are going to mark, since Sunday didn't have anything, you see, we don't trade on Sunday, we have got Friday here. So we look in close proximity, which is the closest regular trading hour gap, okay? This gap here. This gap, it's called the opening gap, okay? The opening gap, okay? And so he marks it and he extends it until for the next 3 days. He'll always want to use it. All right, we are in the 5 minutes and he doesn't enter a trade until 9:30. Now, we have 9:30 here in the morning, okay? So, let me ask you, okay? It is Monday 9:30, market has opened. Then you're asked, what are the inefficiencies that are in the market, okay? We have got the liquidity pool above here, okay? We have got the liquidity pool below here, okay? Now, there are two ways to see this price move, okay? This liquidity here, it has got this. What does it tell you? It tells you these are relative equal lows. We have got this one. We have this one. We have this one. We have this one. We have this one. It forms the relative equal lows, okay? And then we have the last week, it's called the Friday gap here. So what he does is that, and I know in his explanation is more technical, that's why I share the video. And so what happens is that I'll toggle into the 1 minute, and now it is on a Monday morning, and then we'll go back to the electronic trading hours. Okay, so on a Monday morning, okay, when we wake up, okay, when we look at price from 9:30, okay, there is no way, yeah, there's no way you can enter, you can easily enter trade here, okay, because we want to get is getting in after the market has opened. Now, what do we see? We see price running to a specific level, okay? We see price running to a specific level. Now, if you want to, now let me pause a little bit. I didn't explain it better, and I admit this, okay? When you look at this price action, okay, focusing on 9:30, okay, what happens is that price runs to this gap here, all right? And this gap is a very important level. It's a very key level. So we expect price to retrace here first before price goes to it. It's a magnet. It will pull price here first before price goes to where it's supposed to go. And that is exactly what price does. Okay, price in the morning, it is attracted to this level. Now, after price goes to this level, now I'm looking for opportunities to go lower. All right, because then price has hit a higher time frame liquidity pool, higher time frame void. Okay, and so what happens is that after price touches that level, you don't just blindly sell off from this level. Okay, all right, you don't just blindly sell off from this level. Okay, you have to wait for certain characteristics to support your narrative. All right, now in ICT's lecture, all right, he always says that if price in early in the morning, okay, if price early in the morning just takes off, okay, without like going back in any way, all right, because you are used to like price going to a liquidity pool, taking out the lows, taking out the highs, but he always said, what if it is 9:30 and then price just shoots off to one direction as if it's not trying to come back? So he likes marking 9:30 to 10:30. Okay, remember, we know that there was a gap up here that is attracting price. Okay, and after marking this level, okay, after marking this level, he loves to see price operate in the upper quadrant. Okay, this one. So I'll measure the first half. All right, and you know premium discount, you know that. So you see price taps into the discount. This is a right zone to buy. Okay, so ICT loves marking between 9:30, the first hour of trading, 9:30 to 10:30, and then price goes down, okay, here. And you don't just enter here, you have to wait for characteristics to show you that price is willing to go higher. Okay, now you see price take out this high. So I want to admit that I'm this, you see that? And if you know ICT's optimal trade entry, you know you can use that. 62, perfect. Okay, you could enter a trade here. All right, put your stop loss somewhere here and mark half of this range. Okay, half of this range. Let me measure this gap. You can, yes, I'm just on the right place. Okay, and that one can be your trade entry, and it is a small portion in price action that if you master, okay, you can be profitable. All right, having known that one, price was going to this gap, two, price has trended up and now on the upper quadrant. All right, price is likely to touch this level, okay, and then move to a little bit of the discount before it goes, because you buy in discount, we sell at premium. And so this is a nice thing that if you study, you can really capture price so well. Go to ICT's YouTube channel, and ICT, go to this video here. Go to, let me, it was in the videos. Go to this video here. How do I engage markets when I don't have an initial bias? I think it's that one. I don't know if I buy, if I click on it, it will give me some copyright issues. I just want to grow this YouTube channel, so I don't want it having those minor issues. But there is this video that it talks about it. So check this video here. Okay, check this video. And how do I engage? No, it is this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Check this video here. Okay, how do I engage markets when I don't have an initial bias? Okay, watch this video. I'm so sure it is this one. Watch this one, and then you will be able to understand what I was teaching here perfectly. Okay, this guy is a super mentor. Okay, and forget about people who tell you a nonsense because they're just selling courses, and you know what, this guy is good. And I just want to encourage you that if you get a strategy that works for you, I think just stop watching and just stick to that one. Okay, I watched some of his videos and up till now I'm still confused. He has got some videos like this one, he calls it the zircon model. I don't know what zircon model is. And then he has suspension block, and there's so much, and sometimes it can be so hard to really understand it. But I assure you, I'm in the midst of all this noise, and I'm not calling them noise in the sense of noise. I'm calling it noise because it's too much good information, right? If people are in a market, okay, and they're selling you tomatoes, and you need tomatoes, okay, and you get into an open market and everyone is like tomato, 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 everyone is shouting at you tomatoes. These people are very useful to you and they're giving you what you actually need, okay? But in the when there are too many tomatoes and tomato sellers in the market and they're all shouting at you tomatoes, it ends up becoming noise. Not in the sense that tomatoes are bad, but in the sense that you lose concentration. That is the same with ICT concepts. If you want to take every tomato in this market, you're gonna lose. But if you look at one seller, okay, and you settle on that one seller, and even in with that one seller, you have to look for a tomato that you want, okay? So ICT is like a tomato market, and he sells so many tomatoes. And if you want really ripe ones, because sometimes you just want to go and cook there and then, you go and pick what's ripe. And what I've shared with you here is something that's so ripe, okay? But if you want something that's unripe and you want to keep it, okay, then this is what I'll tell you to do. Go to the 2016, 2017, 2016 core mentorship and start with mentorship one, okay? If you want unripe tomatoes that you're going to put in your house and keep them until they get ripe, come here. Month 1, 2, 3, and go slowly, okay? But if you are in a situation where you're like, okay, it's late, I have to cook for my family, I'd encourage you to do two things. Go and watch the 2022 ICT mentorship, a nice tomato to take home. and then come and watch this video here. This one that I shared, you how do I engage markets when I don't have initial bias, and then also come and watch the yesterday's mentorship. Okay, that was on of ICT 2026 February 10th 2026. This one. Okay, watch this one and you will be done. Okay, I'm not saying that it will be easy, but I'm just saying that with ICT you reduce the burden by 40%. The remaining 60, 30 psychology, and the other 30, 20 is consistency, and 10 is just you finding capital, and we now have pro firms. Otherwise, I hope this video was a blessing to you, and I'm looking forward to having more chat conversations. And if you love talking about chart trading, and let's talk next time. All right, comment, and I'm looking forward to having a nice conversation with you guys. Okay, until next time. Don't forget to help me build this my small channel that I just built the other day, and hopefully it grows. Thank you guys, and God bless you.